Previously on Battle League. Players dug through slime in search of crystals. Each one grants a decision. Add to the prize pot or chase an advantage. Initially, players leaned towards building the prize pot, but not Faction Green. They played for power. And received it. Oh, you know the other factions were not excited to see that Green faction had only put in the advantage pile. I mean, it flipped the entire game, and it lowered the prize pot. You know something about Battle League? We don't play for the money. We play for the glory. And coming up is our first ever elimination challenge. One contestant's chance for glory ends tonight. Check it out.
Get ready for your second challenge, Memory Grid. In this challenge, players must use the grid and shapes on the floor to replicate a pattern shown on the screen. The twist? The pattern is only visible while the player is holding down a button, and while it's held, their timer accelerates tenfold. Players are allowed only one final check. The player with the most incorrect placements will be eliminated from the mission. In the event of a tie, the highest total time determines the loser. Since Shane won the advantage challenge, 2 of his wrong answers will be automatically flipped to correct. Contestants, the challenge begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go into Battle League first elimination challenge. Someone who loses this is not going to be continuing for the rest of the season. Starting with Lily with a couple pieces down. Shane from Faction Green. I wonder how he plans to approach this puzzle.
I tried to do like an initial snapshot in my mind, and it just did not work. Spend as little time as possible pressing the button. Challenge run. Fuck. Did it die?
Remember, he is allowed to miss 2 tiles with no repercussions. Oh, look at this strategy from Kayla. She's holding all of the matching pieces as she works on the grid. Oh, stumble. You gotta be careful where you're stepping. Tyreek from the blue faction, he's tapping at it, but he's not increasing the time nearly as much as other people are doing. Going over to red, Lily, kind of just dealing him onto her grid.
What color's hotter?
The color of your shape does matter.
Well, I had a plan. I was gonna go like quadrant, like 4x4s, like squares, 4 squares around the board. But then I realized it was like flipped from the screen that I was looking at the pattern. Then I realized it was a lot quicker to go row by row.
Having to adjust on the fly, you can imagine that's pretty difficult for her time. I'm taking a look at the overview board here. Still making the same mistakes right there. You can see right down that strip. Shane from Green, moving about, placing some of the pieces. Making a little error right there. Shane, you cannot waste this advantage right now. Confident double place there from Shane, but he left 1 incorrect. Kayla from yellow, 1 incorrect. 2 incorrect. Oh, that's devastating. We'll see if she's able to make the adjustment. She made the adjustment and made it incorrect. Look at that little system of counting. Check, 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 check. But has she noticed? And she has. Great adjustment there from Michaela. You don't want to leave those mistakes, not like the 2 that she has at the bottom. Tyreek, I love the strategy here. He's holding the piece up to the board like it's going to tell him, like, is this correct? Is this right?
My strategy was to go row by row. Tap, tap, tap. Make sure I got it all right.
The quick tap strategy is still with 2 incorrect, but remember, he's only gaining a couple seconds at a time when he does that tap strategy. You can just see, yeah, 2 up top, and that doesn't seem to be where his focus is at right now.
All right, back to Lily with the red faction. Oh my goodness, she's at 7 incorrect right now. 8! Lily, don't! Oh, she's at 8 incorrect. And her time is just flying up. Oh, adjustment. Good job, Lily. We'll see, though. 6 incorrect is such a margin. No, yes, okay. That's a great adjustment. She went from 8 to 4. Maybe there's something to taking your time a little bit. Back here to Shane in the green faction. Seems to be doing well. 1 incorrect. Remember, he's allowed 2 incorrects because of that advantage he got in the first round, which was also controversial. Figuring it out.
Done.
Well, we like that confidence, Shane, but something might be wrong on your board. Meanwhile, Michaela from yellow, 4 incorrects. Remember, she doesn't get the swap like Shane does. If those stay, she could be in serious trouble.
I was trying to gauge what was a good time and what wasn't, and that was hard, obviously not knowing what other people's times were. But once I got a new groove of the colors and taking it one by one and only tapping the button a little bit at a time, felt pretty confident that I was gonna do well.
She adjusts. Okay, gets rid of one of those incorrects. That's huge.
Done.
She's gonna call it. And she left 2 incorrects on the board. You know, if anyone can get a perfect board over there, they will clinch a ride to the next round. Right there, we see Tyreek looking at it, the quick tap strategy. How many incorrects are on the board? Let's take a look. Checking it back. More adjustments. Count it out.
Done.
All right. And Tyreek's going to call it with a time of 4:72. And there's Lily. Man, that time is just getting so up there. And, I mean, she's making little adjustments, but I just don't know if those are the correct ones. Sifting through the pieces. One right there. Counting it through, and we just hit 1,000 seconds.
Done.
And she's gonna call it right there. Let's take a look at the results.
Challenge 2 is complete, and the results are in. Faction Green locked in at 290 seconds with 16 out of 18 shapes placed correctly. But Shane's advantage flips 2 mistakes, giving him a perfect 18 out of 18.
Good job, Shane.
Faction Yellow locked in at 522 seconds with 16 out of 18 shapes placed correctly. Faction Blue and Red, please step forward. With a time of 1,018 seconds and 16 out of 18 shapes placed correctly, Faction Red will be moving on to the next round. Faction Blue locked in at 472 seconds with 15 out of 18 shapes placed correctly. Faction Blue has been eliminated from the mission.
I guess I should have listened. Slow and steady wins the race. But it's okay. Get them next time. My little drinks of tequila, you know, getting the sunshine. You know what I mean? Recoup. It's all good. Good luck. First round, I should have been more selfish for that advantage. Instead of putting money in the pot, should have thought for the advantage, because if I had that advantage, I'd been in second place, still in the game. I guess I was going for first place, but it's 4 people out there, you know? I should have took it more slow. You know, second game, I could have been second or third. But for some reason, I was thinking fast this time, and it hit me in the butt. Make no mistake about it, I will be back. Especially with y'all help. Team Blue for life.
Next time on Battle League. One mistake can reset everything. A simple task turns into pure frustration. Every second matters in our toughest challenge yet. And the pressure pushes our contestants to the brink.